We have a creed that we try and live by, and it's something that we started a long time ago, and we say it prior to taking the floor every game, and I try and get them to live it. And one of the statements in the creed is, if knocked down, I will get up every time. And that's what life's about. My job is to take an 18-year-old kid who thinks he's a man, and when he leaves here at 22 or 23, he is a man and he's ready to go face the world.
I always place the team first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I persevere and thrive on adversity. My team's best me because my heart makes me stronger than my enemies. If not now,
everything's not always going to go our way, and I think going into the season you have to know that, and you have to expect that, because when you kind of get your hopes up, it's a tough letdown when we start losing, or we get on a losing streak or something like that. But we still got to fight and still just got to battle throughout the season.
Just being able to come back, whether it's bouncing back from a loss or coming back within the game itself, it builds better team camaraderie, belief in yourself.
When you experience long seasons, it's going to be some ups and downs, some peaks and some valleys, and we kind of shot ourselves in the foot on a couple occasions earlier in the year. To win at UIC was a big win because UIC is a very talented team.
Nunn inside for Brock.
What an unselfish play.
Nunn. That's a big shot for Kendrick Nunn. The Golden Grizzlies pick up a 78-68 win over the Flames.
And then we go down to Northern Kentucky on the national television night game, and we win that game.
Has a shot rejected by Kendrick Nunn. It's a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 alley-oop throwdown by Isaiah Brock. Golden Grizzlies 83-70.
Can you execute and do your job on each and every play? If you define it to that instead of the results at the end, you tend to do a lot better.
Ball is tipped, and here we go. Jalen Hayes claims it off the Isaiah Brock tip. Alley-oop throwdown to Isaiah Brock. Up ahead to Martez Walker, will drive it to the rim, and he's hammered on the way up. Driving it to the rim, shot no good.
We have to commit to defending them. They have 29 points because you defended. It's not over. It is not over.
Rebound volleyball around. Nunn picks it up and scores it with the right hand through some contact.
All right, let's go. Next possession, let's go Ohio. Make a three, and then we'll probably call money or something like that next. All right, come on.
Here comes Kendrick on the move. Throws the alley-oop, catching and laying it in is Jalen Hayes. Easy money for Jay. Oh, and there's a 3-and-1 for Corey Allen as James Beck fouled him. 5-on-2 the other way. Martez Walker rises and jams with the left hand high above everyone in Callahan Hall and throws it down with authority.
When we went through that tough skid, the seniors, myself and the rest of the seniors, we just kept telling our guys that, if knocked down, I'll get up every time. We said that in our creed before every game. And so we just wanted to live by it. We took it one game at a time. We were able to get 5 in a row.
We want to make a statement every time we play down there in Detroit, and we've won 3 straight years in that building, so Martez never lost there. So I think he's pretty proud of that.
It was very special, man. I'm from Detroit, so I know most of those guys that play for Detroit. And I had a lot of family there too as well, supporting me and watching that game. Just to get down there and get one in Callahan for my last time, that was very special.
This is where it kind of all started for me.
Whether it's your knee, back, or wrist, a small pain can be a big problem that affects everything you do. Ascension care teams at St. John Providence and Ascension Crittenton take the time to listen, because listening to you helps us see your whole picture. More conversation, more back and forth, more questions and answers. That's what helps us understand all aspects of you and your life. Find an orthopedic doctor who is right for you at stjohnprovidence.org/orthopedics or ascension.org/Crittenton.
We all have that thing inside. You can keep it chained, but I say smash the lock and set it free. That's a brotherhood of muscle.
Well-qualified returning employee lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2018 Dodge Charger GT for $249 a month.
When my hair gets too long, I lose my edge. But when my cut's right, I'm right. I'm back to being me. My dimples activate. My cleft chin becomes cleftier. I get a twinkle on my tooth, and I speak fluent French. Garbage, chaise lounge, mayonnaise. Au revoir.
Get in, get out, back to greatness. Download the online check-in app. Great clips. It's gonna be great.
Well, Martez, he been playing in front of fans and family forever in Detroit, when he playing at Pershing, they played at the Callahan Hall. So, it's very important to go down there and play in front of his family, and being a senior year, too, it'll probably be the last time he play in front of his family, so.
When y'all came to Callahan, y'all saw after the game, my family was there and stuff like that. My uncle, Matt, I call him Snowball.
That's the one that showed me how to shoot.
My auntie, her name is Donna Lightning Walker. Or you can call her Miss Walker as well. She been a big part of my, life too. My cousin Corey, he had every game. He always been in my life since I was a kid. My uncle Carlos, he just got out of jail, and he did time in jail, and he used to just call me like every other day, and just telling me he watching the games and stuff like that, in jail and stuff like that. So that kept me inspired.
Who doesn't want to go home in front of everybody who knew you since you grew up, gave you your nickname? They just been watching you grow from middle school to Pershing to now, and they're watching your story blossom. It has to feel great for him to go home and be able to perform like that in Detroit. And one thing about performing at a high level in Detroit is once you do it, that respect is always there.
I'm really from the east side, 7 Mile Road, Cardoni Street. It's one of the biggest streets, one of the biggest neighborhoods. I say the east side it's a long journey over there, man. It's something different from, being out in Rochester and being in this area compared to that area.
I've been to Detroit with him, and I've met his grandmother and been to their house and all that, and she's a wonderful lady. She's nice. She really shows that she really cares about Martez and about him doing great things and just him being a better person in life, and just kind of trying to stay away from all the negatives that might come with Detroit.
He told me, "Grandmama, I'll never forget you. You was good to me."
She's very important. That's my number one supporter, man. She's 90 years old. She just very special. She's just open arms to everybody. I'm just trying to keep her in my prayers and talk to her every chance I get and go see her, just make sure she's okay.
He was determined. He wanted to play basketball. Tez was on his way. And I told him, don't let them fool you. They want to see you drop down. So move up. Do what you want to do.
Blocking out all the negativity, stuff going on in my neighborhood. Don't be around certain guys, and just being around positive people and having positive vibes all the time. Me just growing up around those people, I built around them. That's who my friends and stuff was. So I had to kind of separate myself away from them.
I watched him in high school at Pershing, but since I've known him at Oakland, I've seen nothing but positive out of him. He's always looking from a positive standpoint. Yes, sir. No, sir. And it's always, he's giving you that smile. Every day he sees you, he's greeting you. So it's just the small things that he does that makes him just that much better of a person.
It's an incredible story, that what this man has faced. And I use the word man because he is a man now.
Stand up and be a man. Grandma brought you up, all of y'all up, to love one another, but look out for yourself. And I'm gonna do everything I can for him. And I will still do everything I can for him now. But I'm at the age now, I wanna see them succeed.
I'll be honest, I've been coaching a long time in a lot of places. He is a great kid to coach, and I don't say that easily. I'm probably most proud that with 3 hours this term, he's graduating and has advanced himself in life, but got a great chance to keep on playing this game. But if it ends sometime, he's got a degree behind him from Oakland, which will mean a lot to him.
Getting to graduate and coming from where he's come from is huge. The first in his family to do it, that's a huge accomplishment, and we talk about it all the time. Like, we got 1 or 2 more months, and then we're graduating through college. So, I mean, it's big for us, and we talk about it, and we look forward to doing that.
It means a lot to me because I know that I wasn't struggling for nothing. When he graduates from school, I want to be there with him. That's all I look forward to, and ask God to take care of him.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John Providence and Ascension Crittenton do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. More conversation, more back and forth, more questions and answers. That's what helps us understand all aspects of you and your life. Find a doctor who is right for you at stjohnprovidence.org/doctor or ascension.org/Crittenton.
We all have that thing inside. You can keep it chained, but I say smash the lock and set it free. That's a brotherhood of muscle.
Well-qualified returning employee lessees get a low-mileage lease on a 2018 Dodge Charger GT for $249 a month.
OU Credit Union is a proud supporter of Oakland University Athletics.
At home or on the road,
OUCU is always there.
from fans
to family,
athletes
to coaches.
OUCU is proud to support every Golden Grizzly.
So we just wanted to say
thank you, OUCU.
Thanks.
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 Thank you, OUCU.
Visit oucreditunion.org to learn more.
If you said, who's the leader of this basketball team, verbally and, as far as going out there and leading, it's Nick Daniels. He's had some adversities, obviously. He's experienced injuries during his career. He's been a starter. He's been a guy that comes off the bench. He's been a guy that getting spot minutes. It takes a lot of character to be able to adjust to those type of situations.
That's the true testament of character. When you get knocked down, you get back up and you keep going. So Nick has been there. He's had some adversity. He's bounced back.
It made me a lot stronger because I could have gave up on this. I mean, it was times where I used to think like, this just maybe not for me no more. And as I grew as a person, and then the people that was in my corner, it made me stronger off the court too, because it was a tough journey, and I was able to overcome that obstacle. So I mean, it was just very helpful.
When he got here, his goal, like everybody's, was I'm going to play in the NBA. And Kay Felder was here, and he got to play with Kay, and he realized that's what an NBA player looks like, and I've got to do some things to get better. Then when Kay left and we won a championship the next year, but his role again wasn't the leading scorer, wasn't a Kay Felder type role. It began to dawn on him that, you know what, I'm probably not going to play in the NBA. And then the baby came. And I think through all that, he's decided that he wants to get on with life. He wants to make sure that he's got his degree, which he has, and get a really good job. So he has matured and grown from the basketball player into the man that we talk about out of necessity, because it didn't quite turn out the way he wanted to on the court. It takes a man to accept that.
Jalen has graduated. Nick is on pace to graduate in May. They've been here for 5 years. They're both fifth-year seniors, so they've gone through the ups and downs. They've gone through this quest in life together.
Blood couldn't make them closer, honestly. It's just, they hang with each other every day. They you know, of course, they have their handshakes, and just seeing how they interact with each other, seeing how, you know, both of them interact with Coach Campy, I can just tell, like, there's just, you know, a bond there that that other people on the team don't share.
We were roommates when we came in together in the little old dorms. I mean, we just spent all our time together, you know what I mean? And we got to learn about each other more and more. And we just clicked from there, man, and we became friends ever since.
They're as good as friends as advertised. I mean, even behind closed doors, you think brothers is a perfect relationship, but that's not always how it is. I mean, we've witnessed them guys fight. I mean, that's how brotherhood is.
It's true in all brotherhood, you're not going to always agree. But the respect that they have for each other when they do disagree, the respect that they have to at least listen to each other and know that you're probably giving me this information because you got my best interests at mind.
We hang with each other every day of the week. And, you know, he always call me and talk to me about anything that's going on in his head, and I always call him. So I knew that we just had that bond together.
Being able to meet him in college and him, you know, breaking both his feet in back-to-back years and being able to recover from that, and then having a baby, you know what I mean, while he's still in college and pursuing his dream and being so busy that he is now, you know, and adding that to his schedule. He's a workaholic, man, and I really admire that.
You know, we had Tom Ford Day in December, and over 50 came back. And I found out things I didn't even know, like there's a group of 4 or 5 from one team. They get together no matter what, and that party's grown because they've all got families now and kids and things like that. And it's really, really special to me to hear stories like that and know that kids that played together 15 years ago are still meeting up once a year to tell stories and just to, you know, that's what this is about.
Dad is my best friend. I mean, he's the goddad of my daughter. Me and Jalen's relationship is so tight. I ain't never met no one that was more realer or honest as him. And like that guy right there, I love that guy.
OU Credit Union is a proud supporter of Oakland University Athletics.
At home or on the road.
OUCU is always there.
From fans
to family.
Athletes
to coaches.
OUCU is proud to support every Golden Grizzly.
So we just wanted to say
thank you, OUCU.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you, OUCU.
Visit oucreditunion.org to learn more.
That thing inside. You can keep it chained, but I say smash the lock and set it free. That's a brotherhood of muscle.
Well-qualified returning employee lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2018 Dodge Charger GT for $249 a month.
When my hair is too long, I don't feel right. But when I get a cut, I'm me again, only better. My tattoo gets feistier. My crazy eye snaps to attention. I become my own Wi-Fi hotspot.
I just downloaded the entire internet.
And trust falls? They don't even scare me anymore. That
pomade really broke my fall.
Get in, get out, back to greatness. Download the online check-in app. Great clips. It's gonna be great.
Things like Winterfest and just the energy around campus and, you know, people rallying around basketball. It's just a good feel to see the growth of the program, the growth of the university.
Tonight is Winterfest, which I think is our 3rd annual attempt at really promoting basketball. It's like a big rah-rah rally to get everybody psyched up about the game tonight. It really reflects your college experience. Academics is the #1 priority, but you can't be a student 24 hours a day.
Loyal alumnus, it should mean a lot to you, and if you can get back and get involved as much as you can, and the kids do here, and it's great to have that bond and that excitement, and we hope that they then relay their stories to the kids to help them grow as people.
Just for the alumni coming back to see the program, you know, progressing, you know. As before, like my freshman year, Oakland wasn't all that. But now, as you see it got the black top, new scoreboard, all that. So we want the alumni to see that and then see the team, Team 51, you know, who we are and, you know, the team that we becoming.
Why not Oakland? I mean, you see it at Kentucky. I come from Tennessee. You know, the players come back. They should come back to Oakland. Oakland is a special place. I've seen Raul Marshall. I've seen Mike Helms. I've seen the Champagne brothers. And the list goes on and on.
Even when I played overseas or played in the NBA, I've always liked coming back, practicing with these guys. So it's incumbent upon me to come back, show my support for the team, tell guys my experience, and tell them, you know, I'm with them and I'm hoping them all the success.
Although you don't go here anymore and that you've kind of moved forward in life, it's still a part of you, and it's still in the back of your mind and still in your heart, and you'll forever be a Golden Grizzly. And it also gives the current team a little bit of motivation to win and to play hard because of people that, you know, did it before them. So it means a lot.
They're an extremely physical, athletic team that has proven to be a tough competitor within the league. So not only playing with our crowd here and the Winterfest coming in and kind of the homecoming atmosphere, again, we got to define ourselves down to just continue to improve every night to get to that journey at the end and hopefully the NCAA tournament.
Playing UIC definitely gets me a little more ramped up because those guys are from Chicago. They know I'm from Chicago, and they're trying to hold me to a certain amount of points or take down my team. And I mean, the guys on my team, they're brothers to me, and it's going to be a fight.
Horizon League basketball underway. Odiasi controls the tip, and here come the Flames with the basketball. Ahead of the pack, Martez Walker jams it down with 2 hands. It's 2-0 Oakland. Left side, Jalen Hayes. Jalen put his head down, goes to the rim and scores with the left hand over Bowen. And here's Matthews against Martez Walker, drives, scores with the reverse layup, scoop in the right hand.
You gotta check him out, right? You just don't stand and watch. We got him to shoot the shot we want, and you stand and watch.
Kendrick Nunn in the paint, the pump fake, his pull-up jumper short, slaps his hands together. That was a gimme in Kendrick's eyes. Kendrick Nunn had the rebound. Robinson took it away. So Ferguson drives it to the paint, throws up a right-hand floater. It's good, and one.
They have 28. It's 28-11 on the glass.
28-11!
That's about your manhood. Yeah. That is about your manhood. You got 20 minutes. 20 minutes to show who we are. Who are we?
He now drives it. He goes up and scores with the left hand in the land of the trees. Back on the left block against Blunt. Spins back. He scores off the glass. Off the high glass is jammed through by Tayo Diasi. 3 seconds left off the heel. No. The rebound obtained by Tarkus Ferguson. The buzzer sounds, and the Golden Grizzlies are defeated by the UIC Flames 79-73.
You just got to keep at it. And the ultimate goal is to get to the NCAA tournament. I mean, Coach Campy had a great analogy. He asked everybody in the locker room what was the Philadelphia Eagles record. And no player per man could come up with what their record was. Only thing that we know is they're in the Super Bowl, and that's all that matters.
I serve Oakland University's nation of fans. I always place the team first.
If knocked down, we will keep getting up and we'll keep fighting, man. This season has been, well, every season is filled with ups and downs. There won't be, no one will ever have a perfect season.
We all got to come together, you know, talk things out with each other and be able to just get that mojo back on the court. We got back playing Oakland basketball.
She just told me never quit, like regardless of what the situation is, because you're gonna have bad times, you know, throughout this journey in basketball and even in school as well, and just keep fighting.
You don't quit. Something go wrong, try it again. Do something. He's right. Stand up and be a man.
Family on three, 1, 2, 3.
Family!
Oakland basketball fans, it's time to wear the bear as the men's and women's teams head into the postseason. For more information, call 248-370-4000 or visit goldengrizzlies.com.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John Providence and Ascension Crittenton do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. More conversation, more back and forth, more questions and answers. That's what helps us understand all aspects of you and your life. Find a doctor who is right for you at stjohnprovidence.org/doctor or ascension.org/Crittenton.